Well, I mean, there's one very important thing, which is that for better or worse, I've lost a bunch of games against Magnus where he's pulled these shenanigans. He finds ways to win games that he should never win, let alone draw. And so I've had a lot of experience of being on the wrong end of those games. And so I think having had those experiences certainly helps a lot in terms of not like going over the top and losing your mind. I mean, Magnus does it better than anyone else. Like, even when I think about my games against Ali Reza or others, like, they aren't able to find ways to survive losing positions. When they get the good positions, they do things, but the losing positions where they can turn around, it doesn't happen that often.
Amazing stuff. Hikaru, this is your fourth Bullet Chess Championship title, I think. You've also won a whole lot of Speed Chess Championships. But one thing that's been different in these last two events is you beat Magnus Carlsen in the final. And obviously, we know that there's a lot going on in the world of online chess, right? And so having the opportunity to play Magnus, does that make these a little bit sweeter? Getting Magnus in these events that you haven't beaten him before, does that make this title a little bit more important than even the previous one?
I mean, I don't want to downplay because, of course, if I say what everyone knows that I want to say, people are going to be mad and everything. So I guess what I would say in general terms is that, when I look at playing Magnus, it's always a great pleasure to play against the best player in the world. I think for me, I feel like I can compete with him on equal terms. I think I've proven that actually over the last year or so. But more importantly and beyond that, I think the thing that a lot of people don't understand, and the thing that really does separate Magnus, besides the fact that he's just a beast and plays such great chess, is the psychological grip that he has, or the psychological edge. I mean, if you looked at his match against Ali Reza was so close to winning, and it seemed like he was going to win that match. Magnus was able mentally to keep it together better than Ali Reza was. He was able to win those games at the end and snatch that victory away from Ali Reza. I think Daniel was actually quite similar. Daniel had some good positions very early. Once he missed like one or two of those opportunities, boom, it just all went downhill instantly. And so, I mean, I feel like it's a lot of it is in the mind. And I think I said this before, but as far as Bullet goes, I think that if I keep it together and I don't get inside my own head, I can play with anybody. And I think I've proved that, especially against the best player in the world the last few times.